Namaste children, welcome to today math class. Polynomial chapter till now we completed types of polynomials based on degree, based on terms, what is value of polynomial, what is zero of polynomial, what is zero of the polynomial. We learned all these concepts and today class we are going to learn long division of polynomials. Long division of polynomials. So before going to that, we will see some examples here. Suppose let me take one number 37. Example 1 now. This I want to divide with a 3. See what? 3 1s are 3. Let me take 7 here. 3 2s are 6. What is the remainder I got? Remainder is 1. Let me take one more example. 127. Let me take the divisor is 4. 4 3s are 12. So we'll take here 7. 4 1s are 4. What is the remainder I got? Remainder is 3. Remainder is 3. Can I take dividend is 0? Yes, we can take 0 also. Let me divide with 17. 17 zeros are 0. Yes. Dividend we can take 0 also. Can I take the divisor is 0? Let me take 0. 0 5s are 0 only. 17. 0 3s are 0 only. 17. See, it is always same. Division by 0 is meaningless. Division by 0 is undefined. Now from this all examples, what we can observe? Let's go with the remainders. Remainder 1, remainder is 3, remainder is 0. Here division is not possible. Right. Now here I observed that remainder is 0 or other than 0. Remainder is 0 or other than 0. See, when it is other than 0, what we can observe here? The remainder value is less than the divisor value. Even here I can see the remainder value is less than the divisor value. Already we know this place, whatever you write, it is called dividend place. It is called dividend place. What about this place one? It is called divisor place. And what about this? It is called quotient place. And this one is remainder. It is remainder. What we can observe here? The remainder value is either 0 or it is less than the divisor. The remainder 3 is smaller than the divisor 4. The remainder 1 is smaller than the divisor 3. So in divisions what we can observe? Remainder is, the value of remainder is 0 or what we can say or which is lesser than divisor, which is less than divisor. This we can observe. Whatever the division you take, we get remainder either 0 or we get non-zero. If it is non-zero, it must be lesser than divisor value. And more, we should not take the divisor is 0. Something by 0 is undefined. Something by 0 is undefined. Because of that, what we can write now? Divisor cannot be 0. Divisor cannot be 0. Yes, this we can observe from this division examples. And more we can see this 4 31s are 4 I multiplied with 31. 4 by multiplying with 31, how much left? 3 left. 4 by multiplying with 31, 4 31s are how much left? 3 left. This result is equal to how much? 127. 127. Yes. 4 31s I multiplied, 3 left. This whole result is equal to how much? 127. 127 is in this place now. Dividend. 127 is in dividend place. Is equal to 4 in this place. Divisor. 4 is in divisor place. Into 31 is in this place. Quotient place. 31 is quotient place. 3 is what more? Remainder. 3 is remainder. Now let's verify once. Dividend is 127 is equal to 4 into 31. 4 1s are 4. 4 3s are 12. Plus 3. 127 is equal to 124 plus 3 how much? 127. Yes. So what we can call this? We call it as a division fact. What we can call it? We call it as division fact. Or we can say that division algorithm also. For every division, this condition is applicable. What is the condition? Dividend. Dividend is equal to divisor into quotient. Divisor into quotient plus remainder. So these are the few points we can observe from these examples. Once I recall, remainder value is either 0 or lesser than divisor, and divisor is cannot be 0. If the divisor is 0, division is not possible. And also we observed what is division fact. Dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. Hope you understood. We'll go for long division of polynomials now. Okay children, let's see what are the rules we have while doing the long division of a polynomial by another polynomial. Polynomial by another polynomial. So generally, dividend will represent with p of x. Dividend will represent with p of x or f of x, and the divisor will represent with g of x. Keep in mind, dividend will represent with p of x or f of x, and divisor will represent with g of x, and quotient will represent with q of x. Quotient will represent with q of x, and the remainder will represent with r of x. Remainder will represent with r of x. So here, to do division a polynomial by another polynomial, we have few rules. So by following that, we have to do the long division of polynomials. In that, let's see first one, when we need to start the long division. So before going to start the long division, what we have to check? We have to check that the degree of g of x is must be either equal to degree of p of x or less than degree of p of x. When we have to start from, degree of g of x is less than or equal degree of p of x. Degree of p of x means, example, let me take x square plus 1. Let me take x minus 1. What is the degree of p of x? 2. Degree of g of x? 1. Degree of g of x is smaller than degree of p of x. Division possible. Let me take x square plus 1. Even I can take here x square. Degree of p of x is 2. Degree of g of x is 2. Degree of g of x is equal to degree of p of x. Even here also I can say that division is possible. Let me take here x cube plus 1. Here I can take x square minus 1. Now can I say here division possible? Degree of g of x 2, which is smaller than degree of p of x. Yes, here also I can say that division is possible. One more I will take. Let me take here x cube minus 1. Here I can take x square plus 2. Now what we can observe? The degree of g of x is 3. Degree of p of x is 2. The degree of g of x is more than degree of p of x. Here you can see that long division is not possible. Keep in mind, degree of g of x is either smaller than degree of p of x, or degree of g of x is either equal to degree of p of x. Only in these cases we can say that long division is possible. Then make sure that g of x is not equal to 0. So what is g of x? Just now we observed numerically also. G of x is nothing but what now? Divisor. Make sure that divisor is not equal to 0. Why? Because something by 0 is undefined. So these are the conditions we need to check before starting the long division. And after that, if these conditions are okay, then we need to arrange. We have to arrange the terms. We have to arrange the terms of p of x. I mean dividend. Arrange the terms of dividend and g of x. Mean divisor. Arrange the terms of dividend and divisor in descending order of their degree. Descending order of their degree. So that is the way we need to start. Then when we need to stop the long division, when we have to stop the long division, just now we observed numerically also. The remainder value is either 0 or it is less than divisor. Even here also same. Division by division polynomial also. To stop the long division, we have to get either remainder. Remainder is 0 or remainder is 0 or degree of remainder. Degree of remainder is less than degree of divisor. Degree of divisor. Suppose here you can see dividend is x cube, degree 3. Divisor is degree 2. Division possible. See what is written? Should continue the division until to get the remainder 0. If remainder 0, stop there itself. If the remainder is other than 0, make sure that the degree of remainder is smaller than degree of divisor. See here, degree of divisor is what? 2. This we need to continue until to get the remainder degree is less than 2. Less than 2 means 1. We have to get either the remainder degree is 1 or we have to get the remainder is 0. So these are the points we need to verify before going to start the long division. Hope you understood. Based on this concept, we'll see one example now. Okay children, just now we learned what are the rules of division polynomial by another polynomial. So based on that concept, let's see one example. Here they are asking divide p of x by g of x, where p of x is x plus 3x square plus 1 and g of x equal to 1 plus x. And after division, find q of x, I mean quotient, r of x, I mean remainder, and also verify division fact. We know already what is the division fact. What is the division fact? Dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. See, to start the long division, I told you few steps. Let us take first one. To start the long division, what we need? The degree of g of x is smaller than or equal to degree of p of x. Here you can see degree of g of x is 1. Degree of p of x is 2. Yes, the degree of g of x 1 is smaller than degree of p of x 2. So in this case, long division is possible, and also divisor is other than 0. Yes, we can start the long division. Long division is possible. So first what we have to do? First we have to arrange the terms in descending power of their degrees. So descending power we need to write. See, let's write now. Now write p of x. We have write p of x and g of x are standard form. We have to write the p of x and g of x are standard. What is the standard form? Should write their powers are in descending order. Let's write what is the descending order. Big to small their powers. First we have write 3x square, then plus x plus 1. Powers must be descending order. I mean big to small. Similarly, g of x also we have written descending order. Powers are must be descending order. X power 1 plus 1. So after arranging the terms in standard form, we start the long division now. We'll write here p of x in the place of dividend. We'll take here 3x square plus x plus 1. Keep in mind while writing this, if any term is missing, we have to write with 0 coefficient. Write with 0 coefficient. And what is g of x here? X plus 1. G of x is x plus 1. We can write g of x. Now we have to get the terms in the place place of q of x. In the place of q of x, I want to get the terms. So let me go for rough work. Step 1. What I want to get now? I want to get the first term of q of x. Let me write here. To get the first term of q of x is equal to. How can I get the first term of q of x now? To get the first term of q of x, divide the first term of p of x by first term of g of x. We can write here first term of p of x by, we can write first term of g of x. What is the first term of p of x now? 3x square by, what is the first term of g of x? X. So 1x cancel here, how much left? 3x left. What is the first term of q of x? How much I got? I got 3x. Yes, I got the first term of q of x is 3x. Now after that, now multiply. Yes. Now we need to multiply first term of q of x. First term of q of x by g of x. You have to multiply the first term of q of x. Right here, the first term of q of x and g of x. Both we need to multiply. What is the first term of q of x now? 3x. Multiply with g of x. Now see, is equal to 3x. What is g of x? X plus 1. G of x is x plus 1. Now we'll see here now 3x into x. 3x square plus 3x into 1. 3x. 3x square plus 3x. This we have to subtract from the dividend. Let me write here 3x square plus 3x. Make sure that should write x power 2 below x power 2 term. X below x term. Constant below constant. This x term don't write x power 2 below term. Hope you understood. Should write the same terms. Now if there is no symbol, plus symbol. So we need to eliminate the first terms. But both the terms are having same symbol. It's not possible to eliminate them directly. So when we can eliminate them directly, when they have different symbol, like plus 3x square, minus 3x square, then we can eliminate them directly. Here both they are having same symbol. We can't eliminate them directly. Then what we have to do? We need to change the symbols of complete second row. If it is plus symbol, we can write minus. Plus symbol, minus. Now consider only new symbols. Plus 3x square, minus 3x square. Both are cancelled. Plus x, minus 3x. We can write minus 2x. Now this will take down here plus 1. Yes. Can I stop the division now? The remainder, degree of the remainder is what? 1. The remainder degree is equal to degree of the divisor. Yes, it's not correct. We have to continue the long division until we get the remainder degree is smaller than degree of the divisor. Degree of the divisor. Now I want to get the second term of q of x. Second term of q of x. Let me write here second term of q of x. Second term of q of x is equal to what? The first term of new p of x. First term of new p of x by the first term of g of x. Minus 2x by x. We cancel x. I got minus 2. The second term of q of x is how much? Minus 2. Now we need to multiply. Yes, now we have to multiply second term of q of x. Now multiply second term of q of x and g of x. We have to multiply second term of q of x and g of x. What is the second term of q of x? Minus 2. Multiply with g of x. What is g of x ma? Linear polynomial x plus 1. Simplify this monomial into binomial. Minus 2x, minus 2x, minus into plus, minus 2. Subtract this one from the dividend. Let me write here minus 2x, minus 2. Minus 2x, minus 2x. Both have same symbol. We can't eliminate them directly. So what we have to do? We have to change the symbols of complete second row. If you have minus symbol, we can change it plus symbol. If you have minus symbol, change it plus symbol. Now consider only new symbols. We can write minus 2x plus 2x. Both are cancelled. Plus 1 plus 2. Right? We can write plus 3. What is the remainder now? 3. Yes, can you say what is the degree of this remainder 3? 3 is the constant. The degree of constant polynomial is 0. Yes, I can say that the degree of remainder 0 is smaller than the degree of g of x 1. So when the degree of remainder is smaller than degree of divisor, we can stop the process. They are asking after log division, they are asking find the quotient and remainder. Now from here we can write what is quotient and what is remainder. Tell me what is quotient 1? Quotient q of x is equal to 3x minus 2. What is the remainder? Remainder r of x is equal to 3. So after writing that q of x and r of x, they are also asking verify the division fact. What is the division fact? We discussed in previous example. Dividend is equal to, yes, what is division fact, ma? Division fact is dividend is equal divisor, yes, divisor into quotient. Divisor into quotient plus remainder. This one is known as division fact. Now let's submit the values. Let's see we get both LHS RHS equal or not. Not only for numerically will it satisfy for even polynomial division also or not. Let us check it once. What is the dividend? We can see here. Dividend is nothing but p of x. I can see here 3x square plus x plus 1 is equal. What is the divisor? Divisor is x plus 1. What is the quotient I got? 3x minus 2. 3x minus 2 plus what is the remainder? Remainder is 3. Now multiply this both now. X into multiply this completely. X into 3x. Then write 3x square. Plus into minus x into 2x. Now multiply 1 with this binomial. Plus 1 into 3x plus 3x. Plus 1 into minus 2 plus 3. Simplify this one. We'll get here 3x square minus 2x plus 3x plus 1x minus 2 plus 3 plus 1. So what is our absolute dividend? 3x square plus x plus 1. Yes, 3x square plus x plus 1. Yes, both LHS RHS we got characters. So that is the way verify the division fact. Hope everyone understood. Only the thing is, before going to start the division, we have to check that degree of g of x must be either equal to degree of p of x or smaller than degree of p of x. First thing, then later we have write the terms of dividend and divisor in descending order. Mean their powers must be descending order. After that, you know how to find the each term of quotient and how we can verify the division fact. Hope you understood. Hope you understood what is long division of polynomials. How can we divide a polynomial by another polynomial? When we need to start the division, when we have to stop the division, we know all these things. Now based on that, we can try this homework. They are asking divide the polynomial p of x by the polynomial g of x. Find the quotient and remainder and also verify the division fact. Here they give p of x and g of x. P of x we are in the place of dividend. G of x we are in the place of divisor. So this you can try homework. You know all the rules. Before going to do long division, first you have to check that degree of g of x is less than or equal to degree of p of x. And make sure that divisor is not equal to 0. If that condition okay, we can start the long division. So after that, we have to write the terms of p of x, terms of g of x. Their powers must be in descending order. Here you can see descending order. Here the powers are not descending order. Here you can see the variable powers are not descending order. So write the powers of p of x and g of x descending order and start the division. When we have to stop the division, either we have to get the remainder 0 or we have to get the degree of remainder is smaller than degree of g of x. Hope everyone understood today's class. Thank you once again. We'll meet next class.